Subscribe as well because it really helps me out. Follow me on my TikTok if you want to see like daily videos, and also if you want to see my face. Also, like, I don't know what YouTube is doing with me. I don't know why YouTube is actually hating me at the moment. Like, none of my videos are getting views. But anyways, let me know what videos you want to see in these comments below. I promise you, someone requested Addison Rae and I'm on it. Okay, I have not forgotten. I really don't want people to think that I'm like liking comments and I'm just forgetting. I really am on it. Please forgive me. I know I'm taking a long time. A lot of people, when it comes to Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber, I know people will talk about this all the time. People always say, you know, who was the better choice? Was it Justin Bieber? Was it Benny Blanco? And honestly, after watching interviews of Selena and Benny, I believe, I just believe, you know what I believe? I believe that Selena being single was the better choice. I genuinely believe that heart of hearts, Selena being single was the best choice, because I saw this video on TikTok and I was like, is this real? Like, is this actually real life? Because the info that I saw in that video, I would take that to the grave. I would take that to Judgment Day. Like, I would not even like tell a peeping soul. Jimmy Fallon, I really don't know, and this is gonna sound really wrong, but they both look the same to me. They're both American. They both wear black suits. I don't know. I get them confused all the time. At one point, I thought I had them correct, but I actually got them wrong. Like, I thought I knew each Jimmy, but I was actually calling them the wrong Jimmy. So one of the Jimmys, okay, Benny and Selena are on there, and they're talking about proposal and whatever. And Jimmy asked, oh, so did Benny propose? And Selena's like, yeah. And then as she says, yeah, Benny cuts off and says, no, she proposed.
I'm assuming, did Benny propose, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She proposed.
No, yeah, it could be, yeah.
She proposed. No.
Do you know the scream? I screamed! Guys, sorry, headphone warning. Sorry. Headphone warning, the scream, I screamed. Like, Selena actually got on one knee and was like, will you marry me? Like, I don't know what it is when women propose to men. I'm just like, girl, get up. Get the fudge up. That guy that you're dating, he better get on one knee. I don't care whether it's muddy, it's wet, it's sunny, it's hot. He better get on one knee and he better give you the best proposal. He better give you a paragraph in words of why he loves you and why he wants to spend the rest of the day with you, or the rest of his life with you. I hate those proposals where people get on one knee and they're like, will you marry me? Like, is that it? You're not going to say how I make you happy, how I do this, or how you look forward to spending the rest of your life with me, and all you say is, get up! Like, get up! Girl, get up! I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just me, and people are like, oh my gosh, well, people are starting to change the gender roles now, and like, you know, women are starting to propose. I don't care. All that woke stuff, you can keep that to the side. I don't care. I don't know what it is. When I see videos of women proposing, I'm like, get up! Get up! Like, ow! Like, no, I don't know what it is. I'm so sorry. That's the first kind of weird thing I noticed, that he kind of cut her off to clarify that no, she's the one that proposed. And some people might say I'm looking too deep into this, and maybe he just kind of cut her off, you know, accidentally. You know, obviously when people are chatting, I do this sometimes, obviously, when I think someone is done talking and then I like talk and then it turns out we're like talking at the same time and the other person stops. Mistake that everyone makes. But it's kind of like, no, he purposely cut her off to clarify, no, I did not propose, it was her that did it. And then we have the album, I Said I Love You First, something like that, right? And the album was quite fire, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, that album, the fact that it didn't get #1 is baffling to me, okay? Because Playboy Carti was using them bots allegedly, so I don't know, I feel like if Playboy Carti wasn't using those bots allegedly, Selena would have gotten her first #1, because of the way that I was playing that album. Sickening. Anyways, it's not an album review. I'm talking about the album, and someone asked them, so who said I love you first? And immediately Benny's like, oh, she did. And then you see Selena is like really kind of like laugh. You know when something embarrassing happens, you just have to laugh it off. Like every scenario I'm going to talk to you about, there's more to come in the video, Selena has to kind of laugh it off, and she kind of just looks in the distance like she's embarrassed, it's awkward.
Of the album, I Said I Love You First.
Yeah.
Who said it first?
Me.
You did.
She said it first. She just goes, I love you. And I said, what? And she goes, I love you. And I said,
I don't remember.
I was like, go back to bed. And then, no, she said it a few times.
Benny's way of like trying to like humiliate her. You know when Justin Bieber had this thing where he loved like publicly embarrassing Hailey Bieber in front of thousands of people, whether it was on their live stream, whether it was in front of the paparazzi, like he got a high out of it. I don't know if this is Benny Blanco's way of kind of getting his high, or like I don't know if this is like his way of embarrassing her, like Justin embarrasses Hailey quite a lot, but I just find it very weird because you can tell Selena is very uncomfortable when he is sharing this information on public platforms for millions of people to see. I generally don't get it how some women generally want to propose and get on one knee, that's for you, but a lot of women don't want to do that, and you could tell like Selena was uncomfortable when he exposed her for doing that, okay, and you could tell she was even more embarrassed when she said I love you first. So that's why I generally believe Selena Gomez probably would have just been better single, okay, because we know how allegedly Justin treated her, their on and off relationship. You know, she checks herself into I believe, I can't remember if it's a rehab or a mental health facility. I can't remember. I will put on the screen. And she kind of alluded that Justin was mentally abusive. So just not that great of things were happening in their relationship. So if the stuff she's alleging happened, then it's understandable why she wouldn't want to go further with Justin Bieber. But then Benny Blanco, like, I don't know. The way that he's speaking with Selena Gomez in these interviews, I think he's gotten too comfortable and too big for his boots. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I hate to say, because I said it in one of my other videos, I don't know, like, you know when... Okay, I'm going to try to say this in the nicest way. Like, old me, I would have just said how it was. Like, guys, are you proud of me? Guys, say in the comments you're proud of me, because old me, I would have just ripped into Benny Blanco, but I'm getting better now because my old videos, I was just a menace. Like, like I was watching my old videos back and I was like, good God, like, good Lord. Like, Shalom, are you okay? Like, is everything good? But, okay. I will say this. When Billie Eilish said, when you give an ugly guy a chance, he thinks he rules the world. Okay, and I'm not saying this to be like horrible or anything, but I feel like Benny Blanco has gotten this like newfound confidence or something. So when he's in interviews with Selena Gomez, he's like, you know, he has this like confidence or like cockiness to like answer and to cut her off and stuff like that. I don't know what it is, but I don't know how to put it into words, but I'm just going to leave it there. I guarantee if he wasn't with Selena, or if he was with a girl who wasn't as conventionally attractive, I don't think he would have this confidence that he has in the interviews. I don't think he would even be like having this confidence. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. And then also the other red flag, okay, I don't know if it's a red flag, guys, but Selena Gomez actually asked Benny Blanco out. Like, he asked him to be her boyfriend.
She asked me out.
What? It was crazy. It was crazy.
No! Like, I don't know, maybe it's just all the movies and stuff I watch, but isn't that like, I don't know, let me know if you as a girl, you are a girl and you asked your boyfriend out, or is that, I feel like that's a bit weird. I don't know, I feel like that's kind of like a guy thing to do, to be like, to ask the girl out. Maybe I'm just really old school. I don't know. Maybe I'm just really old school. This is the way I was raised, but I would never do such a thing.
I would never do such a thing.
To ask a boy out. Like, I can't even approach a guy, guys. Like, you would... Guys, it's a facade. The way I am online is very different to how I am in person. In person, I'm really not this chatty. Like, I'm just like this online because this is who I am. But in person, it's crickets. It's crickets. Like, if I don't know you, I don't care how attractive you are. I don't care how fit of a guy you are. I'm not approaching you. And on top of that, I wouldn't ask you out either. I don't care who you are. You could be you could be flipping Roman Reigns in the flesh, babe. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm just too scared for that. I just think that's very weird. Maybe I'm old school, but I don't know. I feel like a girl. I don't know. I feel like when a girl is more interested in a guy, does that ever really work out the best? When a girl is always making the first move and doing all the things first, which Selena is doing, does that ever really work out great? I don't know. I feel like relationships often work out as a higher maybe percentage of the relationship working out when a guy is the one that makes the first moves and kind of does all of that. But when a girl does it, I don't know. Like, I don't know, like when like what's gonna happen next? Like, you hear a sound in the middle of the night and you're gonna send your girlfriend to listen for it? Like, is that where we're going in the relationship? I don't know. A bit weird to me. A bit weird. But anyways, let's carry on. Final moment, okay? The one thing I just want to really like nail in is the fact how this information is information, like I said, I would take to the grave. This information you could tell that Selena was genuinely embarrassed about and she did not want to be out. And like I said, when you give an ugly guy a chance, he thinks he rules the world. So he's very proud about exposing Selena for proposing. He's very proud about saying, oh yeah, she said I love you. He's very proud about saying when we first started dating, she would come like half an hour earlier and park in front of my house and da-da-da-da.
Selena's so insane. So insane. When we first started going out on dates, she used to pull up to my house minimum 20 minutes early. She would wait outside, but she didn't realize that my cameras could see like down the street, and her car would just be parked outside for like 30 minutes. And she would just wait until it was time to come in.
And I get it, maybe he's trying to be jokingly and whatever, but this is the type of stuff, like, you're not telling anyone. Justin obviously wasn't the answer or the the solution, because people always say, like, it should have been Justin, she's married, it should have been Justin, which is finito, they're done, they're gone. Okay, it is finito, as Chief Keef says. But I will say, I just think Selena's answer was just to be single. No tea, no shed. I just think her answer was just to be single and just to be alone. Like, after that relationship with Justin Bieber and all of that, like, damn, like, I don't know. I feel like Benny Blanco isn't any better, and I heard he's a bit of a weirdo, apparently. I don't know what it is, but apparently he got, like, outed for some tweets and stuff. I don't know. It's just what I heard. I haven't looked into it properly, but apparently he's a bit of a weirdo. So I need to look into that and what he was saying and doing to see if he actually is very strange, and maybe if Justin, although the accusations and stuff, maybe Justin was the better choice, but clearly, I don't know. But yeah, now I see all of this. Now I actually thought, I was like, wow, Selena is probably gonna be happy, it's gonna be fine. And now I'm looking at all of these things. I'm like, actually, this doesn't look too good. Okay, I don't know. Maybe their relationship will be flourishing. I wish them the best. Honestly, looking through this, I think Selena should have just been single. I think she should have just been single. I feel like if I see another interview of Benny Blanco being so cocky and happy to share information that I would take to the grave, or another girl would take to the grave, or something which is personal, then yeah, he gets a high out of embarrassing her. And also, I wanted to say, when you give an ugly guy a chance, things rules the world. Like, I know Billie Eilish got a lot of crap for that, but that is literally true though. Like, name a situation where an ugly guy was given a chance, or he was dating a really attractive girl and he didn't think he ruled the world. Like, it happens with every situation. Name me one. Let me know what you guys think. I kind of just think it's a bit weird how she was making all the first moves and, you know, doing all of this. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, babe, I don't know. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, oh, maybe Justin was the right choice, but obviously all the stuff they went through. And then I'm like, oh, Benny. But then Benny kind of just has a high out of embarrassing her on live TV. So just be single, babe. Just do it like me. Be single. You know, I'm living out my single life. I love it. I expect the love of my life to just fling out of the sky and to just come knock on my door. That's how I expect it, because, girl, I'm not going to go out. Anyways, and I will see you in my next video, guys. Bye.